Arnold, first of all, welcome back.
Thank you.
I've got to say, you've played all these sci-fi action heroes, military action heroes. There's a real John Wayne quality about this role. Was that the drawing, what drew you to him?
I didn't think so much of John Wayne. I was thinking just about that it has to be played the right way. Playing this sheriff that has the experience of the top military or law enforcement guy. He was in the SWAT team in Los Angeles. He has been on many missions, but the guy has had his injuries. He has been shot many times. He has been wounded, and he's now at an age where he ought to just go back to his hometown and become sheriff of this little town called Somerton, where the most dangerous thing is to rescue a cat off a tree. So he's stuck in that place, and everything is dandy and fine, except all of a sudden there is this 20 of the most violent mercenaries descending on his town with a drug criminal, with a drug lord that is about to escape to Mexico. So things all of a sudden turn upside down, and he's faced with that.
You're used to dealing with stunts, clearly, but here you are with that monster of a gun shooting off with a legend.
Yes.
Can you talk about that?
That was, I guess you're referring to the scene in the back of the bus. And
oh, yeah.
I was there as an actor and as a fan, between takes. I was cheering, So it was just a dream come true to get to make a movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and then to get to shoot it out with them, with the bad guys. It can't get any better.
As someone who's been and done all these action films, what do you see where action is going, and with these guys and him as an action? What brought you to them?
The movies that have some comic relief, and that have people in that are humorous and funny, even in the most intense action movie, that is very important to have that comic relief. I mean, I remember with True Lies, Tom Arnold. I mean, he made people laugh. So you could have the biggest chase scene and the biggest action, the biggest shootout. So when you have that, then you have it all. And so we try to do that in this movie. We try to have, to have the chases and to have the action and the battles and the stunts and all of those things. But we also wanted to have great emotional kind of a roller coaster, a good storytelling of each of the characters, and also to make people laugh. That was very important. And so Johnny was really responsible for that. I knew right away that we are on to the right guy when I, for instance, heard my kids' response. I mean, my kids loved the idea that I'm going to work with John in Knoxville, and they came to the set and they were hanging out with him and asking him 100 questions. They were so enthusiastic. So that's the audience you want to go after. Remember, most of the movie audience are kids, between 10 and 20. When you're 25, you're considered as a movie audience already old or middle-aged. So it's one of those wild things. But he entertains young kids and also older folks, so he's good for everybody.